It might be helpful to see the image of my mother with her afro and all that kind of stuff. My name is Nishani Frazier, and I'm an assistant professor in the Department of History at Miami University. My research is on the Congress of Racial Equality, better known as CORE. I particularly look at the rise of Black power within the organization, utilizing the lens of the Cleveland chapter to examine CORE's philosophical movement toward Black power. The book begins with a focus on the formation of CORE and the ways in which the seeds for Black power are planted in the early formation of the organization, and it'll move from the early 1940s into the late 1960s. My book, in effect, charts some of the philosophical dissonance that emerges within the Congress of Racial Equality between two groups who James Farmer refers to as the means-oriented and the ends-oriented, people who embrace nonviolent direct action as a philosophy versus those who embrace it as a strategy and a tactic. So I chart the way in which these two groups interact and engage each other, particularly within the Cleveland chapter of CORE, but also nationally, and how that ultimately ends in a conflict in the mid-1960s in which those who are means-oriented, or those who insist that nonviolence is simply a strategy, come to the fore of CORE's leadership and push CORE toward Black power. Pivotal to that movement of means-oriented people into positions of power are members of Cleveland CORE, and so I examine the role of its members and its impact on pushing national CORE toward Black power. So the book, in fact, interlaces a story that focuses both on the local movement happening in Cleveland and then what's happening on the national scale. Finally ending with CORE's focus on Cleveland, Ohio as its Target City project. Target City was National CORE's Black Power project. CORE had two Target City projects. One was in Baltimore, the other was in Cleveland, Ohio. They were trying to actualize Black power from rhetoric into actual program, and they do that through Black political power and then Black economic power. So the book effectively ends with CORE's effort to attain Black economic power, not just within Cleveland, but Cleveland as a sort of microcosm of what could be done on the national scale. 1 2 1 2